Alright, so you can take your time and get comfortable, closing your eyes, settling in, as we set the intention of this meditation to go to the highest, to embrace the deepest teachings found within this school and, of course, within all the world's wisdom traditions, to prioritize spirituality, to prioritize your connection to peace, love, joy, wisdom, and bliss, and to trust that the law of attraction will pull to you the highest and the best, the most harmonious of everything, because you simply sought the highest, vibrate at the highest, and therefore attract only the most harmonious and best things into your life. To begin, you can let your eyes be comfortably closed and simply take a few cleansing breaths, breathing yourself into the present moment, making a choice to let go of time and space, to forget everything from the past, to forget all fantasies and worries about the future, to truly be here now, entering into the silence of the present moment. If you listen carefully to the sounds of now, you can allow the sounds to become your point of fixation. You might remember when you go into hypnosis, you can focus on a spot on the ceiling, or you can focus on an inner idea of the moon, or you can focus on the hypnotist's eye. Yet there are also auditory points of fixation that cause you to easily and automatically drop into your own unique hypnotic state. Just listen to the sound of my voice, and then listen to the sounds in the room. Yet listen for the silence underneath the sound, the silence between my words. And notice how you're forgetting about everything else when you fixate on one idea, whether it's visual or auditory, or to go deeper within, you can focus on your feeling, your felt sense. How does your body feel? Your body and your breathing right here now. So breathing in, you know you're breathing in. Breathing out, you know you're breathing out. Listening to the sound. Listening as if you were in a forest and you thought you heard something in the distance. You have an ability to truly listen, not to speak or to think, but to listen, and to forget everything else as you breathe and listen and feel. Not analyzing, not rational, not intellectual. Breathing, feeling, listening and forgetting. Just practice breathing here and now. Listening here and now. Feeling your way into the here and now, and letting your mind start to be filled with nothingness. Imagining that you can completely empty your cup. So what is just what is, your very own body right here now. Your very own breathing right here now. And as you focus on your breathing, you can go to your nostrils and your upper lip. Feel the breath move in. Notice how it's cooler on the inhalation and slightly warmer on the exhalation. Breathing in, you feel the breath. Breathing out, notice how it's just slightly warmer, and you continue to forget about everything else. Just the sounds of the moment, the silence between these words, and a feeling of calm and peace beginning to fill your body and mind as you surrender your mind. Be willing to lose your mind, to let it be filled with nothingness, and if a thought appears, it's just like a cloud floating in a big, beautiful blue sky. The cloud simply dissolves. And you can start to imagine now, turning within, using your imagination as if you find yourself in a meadow, in a beautiful forest below the high peaks of the mountain. Take your time to imagine it's a beautiful sunny morning. The air is still very cool and crisp. There's still snow on the ground from the last nor'easter. Notice the position of the sun. Sense yourself in this field, your feet solid on the earth, standing with high self-esteem body language. And you can start to imagine in this field that it's not just you, you're with your classmates and everyone here, that we're all there together. Maybe you'll imagine our arms around each other in a circle, or holding hands perhaps. Everybody being themselves, sharing who they are naturally. Only love, no judgment, just friendship and commonality. And we're on a journey together, so we look up towards the top of one of those mountain peaks. There's a plateau up there and a beautiful meditation hall. We start to walk up the trail that leads up the mountain there along that stream, meandering up the crevices below the cliff, seeing the moss and the rocks and the sound of the stream and the trees towering up. As you continue to walk, eventually you start to notice this open plateau, and when you get higher, you stand on the plateau, you'll notice this small meditation hut, big enough for this many people to sit in. And you look out and you see the view, the lake below, the mountains in the distance and the high peaks behind you. Imagine entering into this meditation hall, leaving your shoes outside, and everyone sitting in a circle with a shared common interest of uniting in a space of peace and love. In this place, in this beautiful meditation hut, you start to let the outside world fade away. And as I count from 10, slowly to 1, just let everything fade and dissolve as if the white snow on the ground, the sun shining through the windows of the meditation hall, are all surrounded and immersed in white cloud. So everything starts to become pure white. Time and space are fading. All you can think of is white. All you can feel is white, looking left, right, up, down. It's just like you with your classmates and teachers here in a cloud of forgetting. A cloud of unknowing where you forget about time and space, the number 10, you focus on peace, pure, white, light, yet a soft, cloud-like substance that fills body and mind. And number 9, only love. Tapping into the purity of your essence, only love. Honoring the core state, only love. Number 8, you meditate on pure peace, pure love, pure light, and pure joy. 7, even your own body starts to fade from your awareness. Your attention going deep within, your bodily senses fading away. As you forget about the external world, you forget about your senses, nothing to see. On number 6, just being light. Nothing to hear except for the silence between the words. The stillness of this cloud of unknowing itself. 5, nothing to taste or smell. It's just a cloud of pure white nothingness. And yet it's the source, the light within everything. The light that permeates all things. All you can feel is the soft, gentle peace of your very own soul, one with pure white clarity. 4, go deeper, go deeper. Go deeper on number 3, remembering a path of healing and enlightenment. And all you have to do is choose peace. 3, melting, merging, dissolving, as if you are like an ice cube in a beautiful infinite ocean that just melts until the drop becomes 100 mighty seas, just becoming what you already are. Pure, free, and forever. On number 2, no body, no mind. Just being the breath within the breath, more subtle than air, more refined than ether, simply going beyond. On number 1, beyond the beyond, and 1, 1, and 0, beyond the beyond, where even the idea of pure white light or pure white cloud starts to dissolve into the deeper essence of that which is not vibrating, the profound depth of your own soul, anahat, that which is beyond vibration, the very heart, the very core of your being. No need, no want, nothing to visualize. When you're in heaven, you don't visualize something better. Letting go of visualizing and practicing pure being. And in the very depth, in the very silence of your own soul, I am. Simply being. I am. No sense of where you begin or end, or where creation begins or ends. It's not one, and it's not two. Just, I am one with all that is. I am. And as you take your time to meditate on the pure essence, the I am present, you'll allow your deep inner mind to be open to suggestions that influence you in the most wondrous ways. Your choice for peace really does bring more peace into your life. Your choice for peace really does bring more peace into your life. You remember to seek the highest, and all things are added on to you. You remember to seek the highest, and all things are added on to you. You vibrate at the highest level you can, and your life becomes a reflection of that. You vibrate at the highest you can, and your life becomes a reflection of that. This allows you to effortlessly manifest abundance, grace, goodness, and prosperity. This allows you to manifest goodness, grace, abundance, and prosperity. And the deepest teaching, you need do nothing. I need do nothing. Being nothing. Being nobody. Going nowhere. Trusting. The universe takes care of itself. All you have to do is be. Being peace. Being love. And thinking only the thoughts you think with your source. I think only the thoughts I think with my source. And therefore you could start to activate your mind simply thinking, I am peace. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am bliss. I am wise. I now know whatever I need to know, whenever I need to know it. With trust and faith, I surrender to my source and am blessed indeed. With trust and faith, I surrender to my source and am blessed indeed. Trusting, surrendering, and joyfully sacrificing any fear. You remember, fear is unjustified in any form. Fear is unjustified in any form. Only love is real. What is real cannot be threatened, and what is unreal does not exist. Herein lies the peace of your very own being. And then take a moment to simply take a breath and imagine you find yourself back in that meditation hall, there in the plateau and the mountain. And even though the space is filled with light and love in a cloud of unknowing and forgetting, you start to sense your classmates and colleagues here. Imagine we're all sitting together. Light work. Healers. Healed healers who are meant to help everyone in this world to be happy and healthy. And perhaps you'll set the intention to be part of the solution that everyone is healed. You might even think, on or before 2050, 10 billion people are happy. I'm part of the solution that on or before 2050, 10 billion people are happy. On or before 2050, in your lifetime, 10 billion people are happy. And you make the choice to do your part as we all get up in the meditation hall. Perhaps you'll bow out to the space knowing you can return to it any time you wish. Walking out onto the plateau, looking at the mountains and the lake and the land, sensing the animal and your connection to all that is. And then with another breath, you start to bring yourself right back where you are right here now in time and space. Breathing and sensing your body in this moment. Breathing right here now. Notice how something is different. Notice how something has changed in this present moment. Maybe your body is more relaxed. Maybe you're more optimistic about the future. Maybe you feel more empowered to live your very best life by surrendering to Source. Whatever you get out of this, I don't know, but I know it could only benefit you and improve your life in every way. I'll be counting from 1 to 5 to help you to transition back to your full and regular waking consciousness. Yet you'll notice more clarity, more light, more love, more openness, more of a feeling of safety that lets you rest at ease. And number 1, coming back right here now more and more, knowing you're very important, very valuable, and that you have an important part to play in this world, in the plan for all beings to be free and healed. And 1, 2, and 3, take your time, beginning to breathe and move and stretch as if cool mountain spring water rushes over your eyes and face. Take your time, coming back here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and when you're ready, and only when you're ready, at number 5, you let your eyes open back right here now, wide awake and refreshed, and back to your full and regular waking consciousness.